Hello, hello. In tradition of Jack's community. Time. All right. So let's get to work here. We're going to start with getting our key. So our key we're going to get from MusicAPI.ai. This is a third-party service. So part of what we're going to be doing is building a scenario that can accommodate the fact that the third party is getting stopped by Suno at certain times. So we're going to have ways to like fallback systems, essentially. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, get an API key. You just log into the account, log into the website, make an account here. You get 50 credits to try it out free. Make account, go here to your dashboard up here. Boom. We need that information as default. And over here on the left-hand side, there's API key. Click right there. And generate token. There's API key right there. Grab that. Make sure you save it. Put it over here somewhere. Oh. There you go. Now it's put away. And we're done with this for now. You can come here to check your usage. You go here and it'll tell you what you've used right here. And this is where the documentation is for the API docs. I've already filled that out for you. So I guess this is just for education or if you want to try some other features. All right. So there we go. Rate limiting. Okay. So let's just move on to the next step. We're going to, I already made an Airtable for y'all. So I'll put the link below somewhere. This is it right here. I'll copy it right here, the link. Just paste it in my browser. And there we go. Now we can go over up here is copy base right over here. Copy base. Pick your workspace. I only have one. Add base. Excellent. My head over here. Whoa. Okay. Why did I do that? I don't know. Anyway, just go quickly over what like the basic system here. This is a submission table right here. You'll fill out, I basically separated things you need to fill out to the left of this button. And this button is where you'll press to create the song and then run the process. You put the name of who you're sending it to, or you're sending it to yourself. Email. Any message you want to put, like happy holidays, dude. Whether it's going to be instrumental or not. If it's true, there won't be any lyrics. I really like the instrumentals for like studying and stuff. And the music tags, I guess like it's the genre and stuff like that. The title of the song. Study. Lyrics if you're going to have them. If it's instrumental, you wouldn't need lyrics. You wouldn't need those. And that's it. Just click create once this is working. This tab over here, songs, will be saving each song that's made. Each song creates an audio file. Here's an audio file right here. I'm not sure if you guys can do that here. Anyways, yeah, and it's going to save the link for you, the audio file there, the image that's created with each one's a low, it's not like a high quality image. It's just something to go with the song. And you also get a video, and you'll notice like two of them don't have videos. What'll happen sometimes is even after waiting for like 8 minutes, there still won't be a video. So sometimes you won't get a video just because the third-party API. You're supposed to get a video, and it'll look something like this. And it'll just be the song with the lyrics right here, title right here, and the little image that was generated right there. And it has some other data like the duration. It's pretty much it, I think. That's important. It's keeping track of who you're going to send it to, their name and their email and the message. And then there's a link to the submission. There's the connection back to whoever you're sending it to. Say that's the person we're sending it to. And the task. The task just represents the API call. And it's not really benefit you that much to have API details here. I have it for like debugging and other reasons, but also to keep track of how many like the state of the different songs. But yeah, that's the Airtable in its entirety. Okay, And then you're going to get a scenario to upload. So we'll go ahead and we'll make a new folder. Let's do that. Let's do a, I don't know, music folder. Yeah. Save that. Good. Now we got our new folder right there. We're going to create a new scenario. If you don't have the scenario, you're going to might have to pause because I tried to make it simple and it didn't come out so simple. Like it also took longer than I thought it would. Smokin'. We got to import it. Okay. Choose file. Close to tracks. There we go. We got right out of time. Save it. Boom. I don't even know if he'll be able to save it right away. Can you save it? He guys not gonna let you save right away. So we'll just get straight to work here. We got an API key, so we're gonna go straight over here to set variables here. All right. Again, we're started towards the left side. We go down here to set variables right here. We're gonna throw in our API key here. Oop, right here. Grab it from my. Perfect. It's gonna replace this whole thing right here. I could put it between those things. You replace it like that. Yep. Make sure there's no white space. Make sure there's nothing here. Flush. Click OK. It's not gonna let me save until I fix the webhook. So that's gonna be the next step. We're gonna add a new webhook. We're gonna call it Those Two Tracks. Webhook. Okay, and then we'll save that puppy. It's waiting to determine the structure. We're going to copy the address. We're going to open our Airtable. It sees a button right here. So we're going to right click on here. Then we're going to, oh, I forgot to open the here. It's this one. There you go. Make sure you don't use the one make sure you actually use the one you copied. I messed up there. Okay, so right click here, edit field. And see, here's the thing that your hook right here. You can replace this whole thing, right? Up to that question mark. Because that's a query with their album ID. So we're going to paste it right here. You should have that question mark. That's how you're like, okay, that's good. Question mark and album ID, good. And all it's doing is attaching the record ID here to album ID. It's going to send the data from this, the respective row into the scenario. So we click save. We're just going to click create right here. Then we go right back here and we'll see successfully determined. Okay. Now let's see if it's going to let us save. Let's give it a try. Okay. It's not going to let us save. We're going to have to go through this. No saving. No saving. So now the first thing we have to do is we're going to go to our submission. We're going to load up our submission entry. So I click on that puppy right there. Choose your whatever your ID is. I'm sure which mine is even actually. Yeah, I don't have it set up right. So that's actually a good thing. So you guys can, if you don't have it ready, you can set up yourself. So just click add if you don't have it set up. We're going to go with, we're just going to go with OAuth. That'd be easiest, right? And we'll just call this, yeah, we'll just call this our music, actually. Airtable. That's pretty much the only thing I have in that table right now, in that Airtable account. So just click save. It's going to try to connect to your account that you should be logged into. You can add your base, pick the one called music producer, unless you renamed it, then grant access. Once you connect that, give a second to load as a verifying connection. Boom. Right. We're taking the album ID from here, which we're sending from the table, right? With that button. Click OK. That's ready to go. So what we're going to do so far, we're grabbing the album ID from our table, which has that whole row of information for the submission base. Then we're going to close the pop-up. Then we're going to load up our submission. Now we're checking right here to make sure that there's values are filled out, right? So if these values are empty over here, it won't accept it. It'll just stop right there. Stop in its tracks right here. Okay. So now if there's no folder that exists for this, right here, it's going to check. if there's no folder assigned to this song, then we're going to go create a folder right here. So I have to make a Gmail account or we call it a Google Drive account called with Drive Course Music. And sign with Google. Okay, and you're going to pick account. You got to make sure it's actual Google business account. I'll just fix up this one right here. Allow. And once we have a connection, boom. So we just got to find a place where you, on your Google Drive, where you want to put it. So you just want to go through this process right here. I happen to have something called upload an audio file, so I am actually going to pick that. Song generator. Up. Then our title, the role, we're going to put commentator, but you could put anything here. It's going to work into these, unless you want. Don't put them as owner, unless you don't mind. But commenters, they can still download and everything. Then anyone, right? You want to share the folder. That's important. You click OK. And once we've done that, we're going to make sure we record the folder to our. Oh, we have to reconnect. I just made the connection. Okay, fine, no problem. Connecting. Grant access. Okay, and we're connected. When you go here, you have to make sure it lines up with yours. So just make sure that clicks there, because otherwise you're going to get errors. Yep. Good. And there's the record ID from 85, and then we're going to take the Google Drive URL over here. After the web link. View web link. Where is it? Sorry, it's hard for me to read this yellow. I'm colorblind. Help me, somebody. There, the web view link. We click OK. All right, great. So now that's set up. This is just, you have to make sure your AI account's connected. This is going to make sure your character tags are not over the limit, which is 120. Just make sure it's all good. Tags, great. Okay, and we have some variables here. We already set the API key. Right, we did that already. Okay, this is the JSON structure for instrumental. So we're going to have to add this. So let's go post instrumental JSON. What we do is I'm going to generate this. That way, and I'll give you copies of that information too. Let me just generate that for you real quick. All right, so I got to copy that now. Paste it right there. Example, generate, so you don't have to worry about. I'm going to make these required. Just go over here, which is required, and required. And when you do that, you'll have a nice, boom, it's all ready to go, yeah? Beautiful. Okay. See with lyrics, again, these are the values they need, right? We need the model, which is Sonic V4. That's Suno version 4. We're taking our tags that were revised, the title that we created, that we brought in from the webhook, and the instrumental value, which is true, right? It's going to be true in this case. Custom mode means that we could do custom values for lyrics and stuff like that. Yeah, next we have the JSON for lyrics. So I can grab that from over here real quick. I got to copy that just to make it easy for us to make the JSON. And do this puppy over here. Over here, I'm going to add a new JSON structure. Lyric structure. This whole generate. Paste it right here. Generate. Required. Yes. Yes. yes, and yes, and require yes, and make sure yes. Boom, shakalaka. All right, this will fill out nice. Boom. Now right here we have the switch. What it's going to do is if it's if it's instrumental, if this is true, then it's going to take this one. No, I'm sorry. If it's false, I'm sorry. If instrumental is false, it's going to take this one, which is the lyrics. If it's real true, it's going to skip this and just do the else, right? Which is the instrumental one. Okay, now here's the actual post, right? We finally get to the post. And we're going to say we have the endpoint set as our variables already set up for us. API keys already set up. We set it up before. The context already set up. And output is right here. It's going to be the selection, one of the JSON strings. We like parse response, yes. Click OK, and that's done. Okay, now we have a sleep right here. We have long sleeps here because the API and the concurrency limits and stuff like that, because it's third party, it's very, you have to wait a long time for it, unfortunately. So this would take, I think it takes like 7 minutes or something like that along the way, just to be safe. It's at least 5 minutes, I believe. And this is where we create our task where we're recording the values for the, oh, it's nice and filled out already. Look at that. We're recording the values for the, we have to do this. Never forget if you connecting from an import scenario, you have to go in and redo these values. Don't forget about that. Boom. I don't usually import scenarios very often. I just usually make them. So with tasks, then you have to refill these. Yeah, that's what I thought. See if I actually have some bids to make this easy for us. Secondly, grab this real quick. Yeah, boom. Boom. Then boom. And I'm gonna have to make sure to save those. Yeah, we have that. Close. Continue our sleep here. Again, these variables are set over here in the, so this section right here. It does 2 of them. So it's this times 2, sleep delay times 2. Okay, so it's waiting for the job to finish, and then we're going to grab the job. It's not ready by now. It's probably never going to be ready. That's all this is a get. It's going to take the task ID from number 2. Right? It's just a get with our credentials. And then we have error handling down here. Let's see. And we go, and we have to update once we get the job, or you get a bunch of details about the API. Again, I'm just going to set up our base, make sure we select hours, which would be the second one right here. Our tasks there. Okay, and then we fill these out. I actually wrote these down before to make it easier on ourselves. It's module 77. Okay, there's a bunch of them here. Okay, so we have our state first. State, we'll put, where's our state at? Where's our state? Oh, right at the top, I missed it. Okay. Then we got our tags. Boom, there's our tags. Then we got our model. MB is our model. Actually, I have no idea what MB stands for, but it is the model. Title. Being over here. Up. Grab our lyrics. There's our lyrics. Not using this, but we're going to bring the blank value anyways, in case we add that feature in the future. This is going to be if we use different versions of the API, like different platforms. We're not at that stage yet, although it might be a good idea to have that option. Here's the auto URL. Then we got the image URL. And we got the video URL. And our last thing I thought was the duration. Take this puppy right here, copy and paste, and click OK. Yeah, now here we have a router that's going to handle errors. The surefire way to know if this process failed, which does happen sometimes, is if there is no audio URL. All right. So if there's no audio URL, does not exist, we're going to go down this path and we're going to set up our email here. I'll give you guys this to copy and paste so you don't have to worry about that. You're going to choose your account. Data your account. I haven't used this in a long time, so it's making me relog into this make.com account. Please allow. Okay. And that should be set up. Great. You'll have a message right here that's using these variables saying what went wrong. It'll send you put right here your address where you want to get debug emails. So I want the debug email to go to this address, so it'll go there. All right. And then it's going to do a little break here. I think 90 seconds. Yeah, 90 seconds. And then what's it going to do? It's just going to go back to, let me pause this because I don't want to show you the old, let me pause this real quick. Okay. So what we're doing, we're just getting this value right here should be from over here. You just go here, you'll copy address, and then bring it over here. It's going to retry the process. And one thing I did not do here is put a limit retries. And all you'd have to do is add I'd add it to here. See right here? For your submission, I would just add another module to update your submission and have a counter of how many retries. So every time it goes down here, you would increment here the counter. And if it's over a certain amount, then you'd stop the process. Right now, because I'm manually doing it, I'm not doing that in this process. Okay, so this is if it fails, this is our system to handle failure. And then otherwise, we're assuming success, right? We have the audio link, it exists. So we know we have at least the audio link. We're confident in that. That's the most critical thing to us. You get 2 songs. You get 2 fields from the GET request. So you have to iterate each one. So this is the first running will be a first song, and then it'll run again and get you the second song. Right here, we're just going to create a title. So you have to make sure you choose your account. Then we are going to, we already have those here. This should be all set up for us. Great. We'll click OK. Now we have to determine if this is the first song. We already got a title and lyrics from our submission, right? Well, the second song, we want a unique title. So we're going to check if the bundle order position is the first one, then we're going to stick with our original title. If it's any other version, which would be the second one, then we're going to give this new title right here, right? That's all we're doing. That switch. And then we're going to fill out our song entry right here. Our music connection. Go over here and select our bass. Boom. Pick songs. Make sure you select our table of songs. Go over here to pick go grab my details over here to copy and paste, make it easier. So we're going to take the title first. Get the instrumentals next. Get our tags. Tags. Come on, tags. Yeah. Tags. Get our lyrics. Get our lyrics. Boom. Most important right here is we're going to save a copy of we're going to upload a copy of our music file. Then we need we grab our image next. By the way, this right now, if you leave it blank, it's just going to make up a name. So if you want to put like a name here, you can just go like this. Go to title take it from the submission. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Take it from here. Here's a title right here, the output. And then we just go MP3. Right, that'll give you the proper title there if you want to use it from here instead of, it's getting fixed later as far as the naming and stuff, but if you want to do it here, this is where you would put it. Okay, so audio, we did it. Image, It was the image, and then we need the video. Great. Then duration right here is calculated by the API. And then we're going to do some linking here, right? We're going to link it to the task that we have set up over here. So we have a record. That's going to be from module 77, right? So there's the link. And the submission that created this request. Okay, place that copyright there. Okay. And save that. Okay. Now we're going to reload the submission, which means we have the most up-to-date information about the submission, including like we just created links, for example. Producer, submission, there he has the task ID, great. Now here comes the engine right here. So what we're checking each one is, does a audio file exist? Now, this is redundant. We already check that. You don't really need this, but that's there anyways for now. If it exists, we're going to download the song. There you add the song details to the song table, right? Then we rename and upload it. So we'll do these one at a time. We're just double checking this. Okay. Yeah, there's audio URL. You know, we connect this, music connection, music producer. Go to songs. There's ID. Just see. We want to add this right here. Grabbing the details. Okay. The audio URL. A second. Yeah, I am so sorry. I made a mistake right here. We're putting these in the wrong fields. So this is going here. The audio from here. I'm sorry. We're going to put this here. There we close this. There you go. Right. So we're going to take the image from here and put it here. My bad. My bad. I apologize for that. Okay, so we're taking the image URL. Leave this here. And make sure to close these, otherwise you get errors. And put that there. Close this. Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're just this is downloaded correctly, and now we're actually doing the upload here. Apologies for that mistake. Okay, so now we're doing the upload. Oh, URL we're gonna grab from here. There we go. Then we get the name from here, like we talked about earlier. Great. That's all we're doing. We're just actually doing the upload right here. This is a download. So we had a local copy, which is going to actually refer to this. So this is going to this. And we have a copy here on our table too. Okay. Get back to our account here. Okay, so here's a tricky thing. You actually want to go into tier folder, reselect the folder. So it is uploaded audio videos. And then song generator, I believe. Yeah, song generator. And then you go like this, go to map. You go, right? That's these are IDs of folders right here. You could write them down or do it this way. This is how I do it. All right. And then we're going to go to the URL. No, I'm sorry. The G drive folder. That's going to have our actual ID of our folder, right? So this is going to make sure it places it within the folder we created earlier. Then you have the title and the data. That's already preset for us. Great. Yeah, the next one is download image. It's going to take the image from there. If it exists, we're checking right here if it exists. If it doesn't exist, it's not going to go down this path. And we have the same process here. We'll go to music producer. Go to songs. Yeah, I know. It's annoying that you have to do this. There's a trick to avoid this. I just don't remember the details. And we're adding the image URL here. Yep, image file. We're adding image right here. Add item, file URL to the image right there. And then we're going to grab the name. Put that right there. Boom. That's all we're doing here. And we're going to fix this puppy up. And I can see all the clues. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and go through that process again, get the IDs to make sure we have the right IDs. We're going to go to our uploaded audio files. Remember, this is going to match the path we set up earlier in the process. To our song generator. And then we have to add here. Oh, I'm sorry. Then we'll go to map. And put our slash here. And we need our G drive folder. Okay. And now that's set. Boom, shakalaka. And finally, the video that you get. It's going to check whether it exists. If it does, go down this path. Yeah, it's a bit annoying they have to do this. It'd be nice if you just, plug in, it's ready to go. But it has to line up the actual base IDs to your base ID. It has the same name, but it doesn't have the same ID. So that's the flaw, and that's why you have to go through this process. Okay, get the video URL. We're going to find our video, we're uploading it. So we have a copy on our Airtable. By the way, you don't have to upload these to Airtable if you don't want to. You're going to have copies in the drive. I just like the ability to view it on the Airtable. Click OK. And then after our last two steps, guys, we're going to fix up our Google Drive setting here. We'll go through the same process. We're going to map this manually to our upload audio files, our song generator. Boom. And then we're going to go ahead and switch that over there. Go to slash. Go to our submission reload right here. Get our G drive folder. And there's all the information's ready to go. Boom. And then finally, here's the fun part where you get to send the email to whoever was on the account or on the submission. So if you're sending somebody else, it would send it to their email and it would say their name. You could send it to yourself, of course. There you go. And this could be to the target. It's coming from your Google Drive. And here's the code here. It's already preset. And the message you write will be here. You just click OK. And now we click save and boom. We can pause this to test it out. In the tutorial, I didn't do what I was saying the whole time. Remember this part? So I'm going back there just to, you'll run into an error if you don't do this. It just won't work. All right. So once you've done that, you could save it. I'm going to stop this. I don't know why it's even running right now. Yeah, we could save it. And go back out of here. Okay, just make sure it's on. Then you go over here. You could just run one of these for a test. So I'm just going to click create here. You see it closes the window. And it should run through here. Watching it go. I'll probably pause it when you get to the... Yeah, so now we're at sleep. So I'm going to pause this. Okay, it's starting to move. Working on the first song right now. Look at that. Great. It looks like there's an image URL. There's a video URL. That's working on the second song. Okay, number 2. Going through. There's an image for that one too. There's the video. It's getting uploaded. And email's being sent. Go check that out. See if the email arrived. Come on, email. Where are you? Here we are. I'll bring it over here so you can see it. And happy holidays. Click on Wrap Your Musical Gift. You click right here. And it'll open up the drive, the folder. Now this, I clicked on the create on something that already has a bunch of stuff in it. But there it is. And the most recent ones right now looks like, oh, did I? Yeah, there's 2, right? There's one audio, image, and video for each song. And that called the study size study. The second one got renamed. Let's hear it. I don't know if you guys will hear this, but let's go. see our artistry at work. Check. It sounds like in the middle there. So this was actually a lyrical song where I just put a bunch of la la las and oohs as the lyrics. Whatever, you could play around with it. It's very interesting with the stuff you come up with, and the quality is quite excellent for the V4, the fourth version of Suno. So yeah, hope you enjoy it, and happy holidays.